Good morning everyone. I am Baldura Medchas and we are the group 2. My group mates is Miss Bayarong and Miss Bermudo. So first I will be the one who will tackle our topic, which is the lesson 3, the management and management process. So what is management? It is a process of interrelated functions, the planning and decision making, organizing, implementing, and evaluating. Also, it is the act of getting people together to accomplish desired goals and objectives using available resources efficiently and effectively. So, what is management in a simple words? Management means directing and controlling a group of people or an organizing to reach a goal. In other words, management can also mean the person or the people who manage, like the managers. And the best definition of management, it refers to the optimal way to accomplish tasks and achieve goals, using the planning, organizing, staffing, directing, and controlling functions or processes. Management is the act or art or manner of managing or handling, controlling, or directing. So, I have here 4 examples of management. First is management is how a person handles personal finances. Second is managers show of concern when dealing with something fragile. Third, it is how a skillful supervisor handles a difficult situation. Fourth is the example of management also is the CEO of an organization. And management, it is the way of something is handled, careful treatment, supervising skills, or those in charge of a business group. Example of management, it is how a skillful supervisor handles a difficult situation, as what I've said earlier, that an example also of a management is like the CEO of an organization. Next is the management process. It is a process of setting goals, planning and controlling the organizing, and the leading the execution of any type of activity, such as a project or process. The management process designs and maintains an environment in which personnel working together in groups accomplish efficiently selected aims. So, according to McFarland, management process is the distinct process by which the managers create, direct, maintain, and operate purposive organization through systematic, co-coordinated, and cooperative human efforts. And according to Jean Arteri, management process is a distinct process consisting of planning, organizing, actuating, and controlling, performed to determine and accomplish objectives by the use of people and other resources. So that's all. And next, who will tackle about this topic is Miss Bayarong and Miss Bermudo. Thank you.
Good day to everyone. I am Bayarong Christine In from HE Bitilid 3C, and I'm going to tackle about planning. So according to W.M. Fox, planning involves problem solving, which includes the steps in decision making like identifying the problem, obtaining information, formulating possible courses of action, considering consequences of each alternative, and selecting the course of action that seems best. So planning is the most important step in management process. The next is the basic steps of planning. So, are recognizing the problem, searching for various alternatives, choosing between alternative, acting to carry out a plan, and accepting the consequences. So of course, in recognizing the problem, so we need to recognize first the problem so that we can plan properly about the desired goal. And planning maintains a balance between the amount of available resources and demands upon it. So planning also provides a basis for another managerial activities. A plan becomes successful only after it has been given the right direction of action. And of course, we should be able to accept the consequences or the outcome of the plan. And the next is organizing. Organizing is the process of establishing proper relationships among work, people, and other resources, and channeling authority and responsibility. A process by which the established plans are moved closer to realization. So organizing, the simple meaning of organizing is to arrange things in orderly manner. So organizing means dividing the activities and distributing them so that the goals or tasks can be easily achieved or be done.
Okay, so good day everyone. I am Stephanie Jane Bermudo. So I will be the one to discuss to you about implementing. Since I know that some of you already had an idea what are those techniques or steps in planning, since it was been tackled by Miss Miss Bayarong, and what is management process all about, what is management, since it was being also discussed to you by Miss Baldo, and what is organizing. So for today, I will be the one to discuss about implementing. So what is implementing? Implementing or implementation is the process that turns strategies and plans into actions in order to accomplish strategic objectives and goals. So as it was stated, it is the process that turns strategies. So there is a action that has been taken to this for that those strategies and plans will come into reality. So implementation is the process of executing a plan or policy so that a concept becomes a reality. So meron tayong mga plano, may mga policy, 'di ba? Just like in our online learning, 'di ba? Meron yung mga ini-implement na rules, merong mga objectives na ini-implement sa atin, so that maganda yung flow ng online learning natin. Hindi lang naman sa pero in everyday lives may mga implementation tayo, 'di ba? So to implement a plan properly in the management or in this topic, so the managers should communicate clear goals and expectations. So the managers is the one would be siya yung mamamahala, siya yung magfa-facilitate. So she or he would communicate clear goals and expectation. She has to set goals for the employees and supply the employees also with the resources needed to help the company achieve the goals that they wanted. So the implementation phase involves putting the project plan into action. So you already have the planning and organizing, so you need to put that into action. So you need to implement something that can helpful or that can be beneficial, or maybe not okay. to the plan that you've done in the company, or maybe in the company, in your workplace, or even saan pa ba. So you need to put that into your reality. So how would you put that into reality if you don't implement some implement rules for that? So the implementation of a plan brings about change meant to help improve the company or solve a problem if it's have a problem about the company. So implementation it is. So the importance of implementation talaga is to improve the company, to help the company succeed. So to implement is defined as to put something into effect. So how would you know that those effect naman, di ba? That what you've implement has been succeeded or successful. So dito na yung magtatakal yung evaluation. So you will know that the plan or the action that you did is successful when you evaluate it. So evaluation or evaluating, it looks toward both the process of management and the results. So the results of your planning, your organizing, and the implementing phase, dito mo na masasabi na successful yung, or maybe in the worst case hindi successful, pero we are not para sa yung pagpa-planning or organizing and implementing natin if it's not successful. Okay, 'di ba? Meron tayong mga process, so we have to look for the bright side. Naging successful yan. So, evaluation helps in judging the success and achievement of a plan and an action. Di ba pareho gihapon aton sa hakuan ha pag-eskwela ha aton online learning. Di ba gini-evaluate kita teacher? They will going to check na kung okay ba, kung asya na ba. Di ba may dito nila mga assessment and evaluation. You already know about that since it was been always discussed ni Ma'am Ricote. Then there are two types of evaluation in management situation. The first one is the general evaluation. General evaluation is, it might be casual and subjective. Casual, you know what is casual? All about. So without analyzing the outcome thoroughly, a manager may recognize a job as good or bad in a given situation. You could, evaluate directly. Bagat, makikita siya nga, okay ini, without a thorough, magat evaluation good talaga, kasi directly makikita ni mga sugadini nga okay hiya, okay better. While the detailed evaluation naman is, it is an elaborative type of evaluation. So this means determine the degree of excellence of the managerial job of the home. One has to look into different aspects of management. So, dito naman sa detailed okay. So, title pala, detailed. Hakuan pala, detailed. Detalyado hiya. May dinigin susunod nga din na mga, tawag yun ha, may din niya mga rubrics in evaluating hining situation. So, if it's good or bad, bagat thorough ini na pag-evaluate nga diha, detailed evaluation. So, that's all. Thank you.